If it ain't about love, it ain't about nothing.
Come hold me close, just let me know if you're here through thick and thin. Come hold me close, baby. I know that we'll make it
Hello, my beautiful people. I go by the name of El Ray, and welcome to the United, where the universe is the teacher and we are the students. The title of this video is titled 3 Years Later. A little over 3 years ago, I decided to do something that would change my life forever. And I decided to go see a therapist. And the purpose of this video is that I want to normalize us going to do something different to change the trajectory of our lives. Now, a little over 3 years ago, I decided to go to therapy because I wasn't in a good space. I was in a failed relationship. I was unhappy, stagnant. I didn't know where my life was going. And a lot of things I experienced was a combination of things. And one of the things that I've learned in life is to take responsibility for your actions. And it's not why something is happening to me, it's what's happening for me. And it's that perspective that has allowed me to be in this moment right here, right now, making this video. In this video, I just want to normalize us doing something different. And for us to actually see the bigger picture, what is actually going on and why we are truly here. Now, for me, it's always been important for me to know the origins of a thing. Because if I know the origins of the thing, then I can follow the trails on how I got to this point that I am right now. So I told you why I started going to therapy. And now let me tell you how I got to that point. One of the first things I learned from going to therapy and talking to my therapist, she told me something that was very interesting that I didn't get right off. She said, you miss things because you're not present. Not present? What does that mean? She says you're not present in the moment. And it took me about 3 or 4 months to actually get or understand what she was truly saying to me. For so long, I have experienced trauma. I experienced hurt. I experienced anger, sadness. I've experienced so many different things that I was clinging on to an experience that I've had in life. So therefore, when something was actually presented to me in real time, I'm not truly getting or understanding what was being presented to me, because I'm clinging on to an experience that is not in real time. The time is always now. Not a past, not a future, but right now. Now, after those few months, when I actually understood where she was coming from, I wasn't present in the moment. I'm like, oh wow. All of this has been going on right in front of me, and I I've been too busy to see it. A lot of times in life you can go through the motions, but it doesn't mean that you're living. I spent a lot of time in life wearing what you would say are rose-colored glasses. You experience things and you envision things. You envision a life of something that you wish was real, but it's truly not real. It's not being present. You know, as I sit here and reflect on a lot of things that I've experienced, I'm just like, wow, the programming is real. There's so many things that has been passed down to us. And the things that have been passed down to us is the ways of this world. What is life all about? Why are we here? What's the purpose? Why do I have to go through the things that I have to go through? Why does the world seem so hard? I'm a melanated man. I'm public enemy number one. Why am I public enemy number one? What is going on? Why do I have to take this walk? Why when I speak, I'm told that I shouldn't express how I truly feel. I shouldn't show my anger. I shouldn't cry. I shouldn't have a form of expression. And when I did show expression, I was told that I was moody. I was bipolar. Something was wrong with me. All these different things are going through my mind. All these different things is something that I carry. And I know I'm not alone in this. And I'm really trying to figure out, what is this about? Things felt unfair. One of the things that you have to do if you want to progress in life is to knowing who and what you are. And it took me some time to find that. Therapy for me, it's been one of the best things that ever happened in my life. It's been one of the best things that happened in my life because it allowed me to form a direction and to see where I'm going, know what I'm doing. There's been so many experiences that I've had in life that the people that were closest to me had no idea about, because I didn't feel like I could actually communicate where I was coming from. From the relationship with my family members, to the friendships that I've had, to romantic relationships. Things didn't feel like things didn't feel right. And things didn't feel right because I didn't have a sense of direction. I didn't know where I was coming or where I was going. I didn't know if I wanted to live or die. Sometimes, and it gets hard down here. And as I begin to understand, you know, therapy to me was a release. I could finally communicate the things that I've been wanting to say, and somebody would actually listen. So many of us have so much going on, so much built up within us that has been passed along. How many of our parents have dealt with the same things that we've dealt with, but they didn't have the outlet that we have now? I'm pretty sure back in the day they said if you went to go see a therapist, you were crazy. Something was wrong with you. How many of our grandparents have been through things? Our great-grandparents, our great-great-grandparents. I'm a melanated man. Where I come from and my history, my family, my bloodline, that matters. How much trauma have we actually experienced? If you're a melanated person and you live in this world, most of the time you've dealt with things that have been passed along to you. That's heavy. How many of us have experienced growing up in a house without a father? How many of us have experienced growing up in a house without a mother? How many of us experienced homelessness? How many of us have experienced poverty? How many of us have experienced death? How many of us experienced rape, murder? How many of us had to do things that we want to do in order to survive? How many of us have been through so many different things that's been passed along to us? How many of us have to deal with things on a regular basis, but you're not able to actually communicate those things? How many of us have really just wanted to die? How many of us experience depression? How many of us experience anxiety? All this trauma that we have. What's the bigger picture? How many of us have to worry about our life being on the line when we walk out the door on a regular basis? These are the type of conversations that we need to have. Over the past few years, well, it's really not over the past few years. This has been going on for a while. Because of our history and the things that we've been through, the trauma that we've been through, my brothers and my sisters, we can't even communicate with each other. We fight with each other. I can't even get along with my woman. My woman can't get along with me. We don't know how to communicate. We need each other. But yet when I look around and I see different media outlets and social media, men against women, women against men, family is in disarray. It's trauma. So many people have so much to say, but it's not a solution to it. The best thing I can ever recommend to anybody, especially if you're a melanated woman or a melanated man, is really take some time and see about you. Nobody is exempt. Nobody. All of us deal with so many different things that we just don't talk about. There's been so many times where I could be out with my friends, but I'm in a room full of people, yet I feel alone. Feeling misunderstood, like nobody's listening. And then I felt like when they did listen, it's judgment. Like who taught us these things? Who's pulling the strings? Why am I treated like this? You know, as a child, you taught certain things, and until you actually experience it for yourself, you just like, wow. Being profiled, having to deal with the police. I have to deal with all of this for what? Why? There's a war going on. It's always been going on, but yet we've been asleep. And when you think of war, it's not physical, it's spiritual. There's a war for your soul. As technology advances, as we use these phones, computers, tablets, all these different type of electronics, it keeps you tapped into this illusion of who you are, what you are. But the one thing that I want to ask people is that, who are you? Without your trauma, who are you? I can tell you who I was without my trauma. Without my trauma, I'm love. I'm righteousness. A lot of things that I learned was filth. Filth that I learned from, just like my predecessors, the ones that came before me. We learned things from ungodly people. The same people that my ancestors experienced is the same people who are pulling the strings now. Your whole life you've been indoctrinated. The schools you went to, the jobs you worked, the hospitals that you went to. We dealing with the same thing. The same people who will sit down and provide you with food that makes you sick. It's the same people who wait for you at the hospital. The same companies work together in order to perpetuate a cycle that you go through. They don't want to heal you. They want to see you stay in the place that you are. Who are you without your trauma? Wake up. You know what's going on? You see what's going on? Ain't nothing changed. The form has, but ain't nothing changed. It's not. Therapy has taught me so much. I didn't love myself. If you would have asked me, did I love myself? Yeah, I love myself. Yeah, absolutely. No. I love a part of myself. A lot of things that I've experienced love myself. I didn't treat myself right. So many of us, we don't love ourselves. We don't take care of ourselves. How could I say I love somebody else when I didn't love myself? It starts with you. You attract where you are. So many of us go through the different traumas of life. And we deal with traumatic relationships, traumatic family experiences, because that's where we are. At what point do we actually sit down and evaluate where we are? At what point do we sit down as a people and say, hey, I'm not good? Nobody is exempt. I was born in the abyss, the belly of the beast, the bottom of the pit. I was born in America. As a melanated man, I'm a public enemy number one. And my woman, my melanated woman, she's public number one as well. But yet we sit here and we fight. We don't even know how to communicate with each other. We out here acting a fool. At what point do we sit down and say, hey, we need to get this together. We need to get this right. I'm tired of seeing us kill each other. I'm tired of seeing us not get along, not take care of each other. For what? What do we got to show for it? People benefit off of us, and no one is pouring back into our communities. No one is pouring back into us. If we don't see about ourselves, who gonna see about us? We sleep. We've got away from the main thing that makes us who we are. This is about your soul. The only way that we're gonna change this, the only way we're gonna get right is God. Now, I don't know what you believe. I don't know what you believe in, but it really don't matter. It's about the Almighty Creator, the Most High. It's to find the God in you. If you are made in the image and likeness of God, why are you not moving like that? I know I definitely wasn't moving like that. I ain't even love myself. I ain't treat myself right. The reason why a lot of people don't want to go to therapy and a lot of people don't want to do the work is because it's uncomfortable. When you've built your life on trauma, you built your life on false pretenses, and you find out that, hey, this is not serving me. This is not true, but who would I be without this? That's heavy. A lot of people don't want to do the work because it costs something. It costs you the ways of the world. It's finding the God in you. That's the key. That's the answer. Not some religion that never serves you in the first place. And we've been told so many lies. Like, you really have to tear down all the stuff that you've learned and to build yourself back up again. There's so many lies and so much deceit that we've learned from ungodly people. Therapy has taught me to look at things from a different perspective. Therapy taught me how to use critical thinking. Therapy has taught me to question. Therapy taught me to look at the bigger picture. Therapy taught me tools. Therapy allowed me to see who I truly am. It didn't happen overnight. It's been a few years. But it took me years to get to this point because I had been through years and years and years of conditioning, of programming. This world is about programming. It functions off of a program. So who are you without the program? I want to normalize therapy because we all need it. I don't care who you are. You've been through something. Hurt people hurt people. So in order to stop the bleeding, at some point we have to sit down and say, hey, what are we doing? The world is changing rapidly each and every day. And if you're not moving through love and righteousness, you ain't gonna make it. You can't do the things that you used to do and think that you're gonna to make it to your destination. It doesn't work like that no more. We all need each other. I'm telling you right now, if you ain't moving through love, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I need you and you need me. Why we have an issue with each other in the first place? Trauma. We don't know how to talk to each other. We don't know how to treat each other. We always right, the other person always wrong. We don't treat each other right. We need a different experience. Whenever you experience trauma, whenever you experience some type of pain, whenever you have an experience that's not conducive to how you want to live your life, you need an offset. A lot of us are sick. A lot of us are sick because of the trauma we've been through. When you lower your vibration, it makes you more vulnerable to things that you don't want to experience. When you experience stress, if you don't have some type of outlet, that energy stays stagnant. That stays in your body. We need to get well, man. Because what's coming, we're going to need each other. We will. My hope and my point of hope making this video is because I want to see us do better. I want to see us be better. We got to do something different, man. Should be no reason why we fighting each other over stupid nonsense. It's stupidity. We sit here making videos of the men saying the women did this to us, and the women saying, oh, the men did this to us. No, who did this to us? Who did this to us as a people? And why we going through the same stuff? I watched a video the other day. It was from the 70s. It's the same crap. Men and women talking about how we can't get along and all this. It's crap. It's stupid. Where does it come from? Oh, it's trauma. Who's pulling the strings? We've been groomed our whole lives to act like this. To act like we ain't got no sense. One of the things that I could definitely do better, and I still continue. I've gotten a lot better, but it's just something I still work at, is to communicate better. I really didn't know how to communicate before I started going to therapy. Didn't. I'm so much better now at communicating. Communication will solve a lot of our actual problems. You good? Yeah, I'm good. No, you're not. You're not good. I used to do that all the time. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Lying through my teeth. No, I'm not good. It's okay to express how you feel. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. We just don't want to stay there. To the fellas, man, we've been taught to be strong, man. Don't let nobody see you cry. Don't, restrain yourself. Don't be angry. Don't express yourself. It's time for us to step it up, man. It's all right to say how you feel. It's all right to express yourself. And the people that surround you, if they can't respect that, then those not the people that you need to be around. We got work to do. We all we got, man. We all we got. We all we got. Change happens when you are ready. Let's do something different. Let's do something different. Let's come up with more solutions instead of talking about the problems. Let's do something about what we've experienced. Solutions, not adding to the problems. I want to see us be better. I want to see us grow, be stronger, be better than we was yesterday. It might not happen overnight, but it's all good. Let's normalize getting help. Let's normalize expression. Therapy taught me that I wasn't present. Therapy taught me that I didn't know how to communicate. Therapy showed me that I didn't love myself. I didn't unconditionally love myself. I only loved certain parts of myself. Therapy showed me things that I avoided. Therapy showed me how I can have better relationships. Therapy allowed me to see so many different things. But ultimately, it showed me the thing where I lost my way. God. Man, you put God in everything that you do. God is within you. You are made in the image and likeness of God. Remember who you are. Know who you are. You know who you are. You know who you are. So now it's time for us to start acting like it. Man, I wish you peace and blessings. I love y'all. I'll see you again soon. Peace.